Welcome to Arrest Stories. A former South Carolina deputy's sightseeing trip turned into a nightmare when he accidentally crossed into Mexico with firearms and faced up to 30 years in prison. Here's what may have happened. Russell Lynch, a former deputy with the Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office, found himself behind bars in a Mexican jail after what began as an innocent border area tour went terribly wrong. Last week, Lynch was sightseeing near the Mexico border in Texas when he accidentally crossed into Mexican territory while driving his Jeep. The situation escalated quickly when Mexican authorities discovered firearms in Lynch's vehicle during their inspection. What Lynch likely considered routine travel gear became the center of serious international criminal charges. Mexican officials detained the former law enforcement officer and transported him to a local jail facility. The charges Lynch faced carried severe penalties under Mexican law, with a minimum sentence of 6 years in prison and a maximum of 30 years behind bars. For days, the former deputy remained locked up in the Mexican detention facility as officials processed his case and diplomatic efforts worked behind the scenes. Lynch's ordeal highlights the complex legal challenges Americans can face when inadvertently crossing international borders with items legal in the United States but prohibited in other countries. Firearms possession laws vary dramatically between nations, and what may be perfectly legal for a former law enforcement officer in South Carolina becomes a serious felony across the Mexican border. Following his eventual release and return home, Lynch reflected on the experience with gratitude and relief. God was all over this thing. I've had some good people in my life, and that's never been more apparent than now, Lynch stated after returning to South Carolina. Officials involved in securing his release emphasized their dedication to assisting residents facing international legal crises, noting they remain committed to helping upstate residents navigate urgent and challenging situations, whether at home or abroad. All suspects presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Do not take this report as factual. Always verify facts. Thanks for watching Arrest Stories.